stage Mr. Ropen Kalagian. Thank you.
Dear President of the Bangladesh Association of Cyprus, dear Vice President, Secretary, and members of the Committee of the Bangladesh Association, dear President of the Bafos community and members of the committee, on behalf of the Bafos Police Chief Mr. Christodoulos Lamprianidis, Dr. Andreas Karalambous, dear members of the Bangladesh community. It is with great pleasure that we are attending tonight's event on the occasion of the 49th anniversary of the Victory Day of Bangladesh. This is the second year running that this event is being organized in Bafos, and I am pleased to observe that there is such a large turnout. Ever since being appointed as Honorary Consul of the People's Republic of Bangladesh in Cyprus in 1995, I have witnessed how our community has grown in numbers. The community, which was mainly comprised of students back then, successfully organized events, mainly in Nicosia and also in Limassol, marking both the Independence Day on the 26th of March and the Victory Day on the 16th of December. So it is 25 years now that the community has been very active in Cyprus. Bangladesh achieved its independence under the leadership of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in December 1971 through a 9-month-long war and at the sacrifice of 3 million lives. Since that historic day, Bangladesh has come a long way, as the Western leaders now acknowledge Bangladesh as a development mirror. Bangladesh is the fastest growing country in the Asia Pacific, and it is the second fastest growing country in the world. Bangladesh achieved a GDP growth of 8% in the last fiscal year, while the economy grew at an average rate of over 6.5% over the last decade. Many international organizations and financial institutions like HSBC, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, IMF, PwC have dubbed Bangladesh as the emerging economy of the century, next 11, and the country to watch. The HSBC International, in a report in October 2018, said that Bangladesh economy will continue to grow over 7.1% until 2030. Bangladesh's total GDP has exceeded 301 billion in 2019 from 102 billion in 2009. Bangladesh is now the second largest exporter of ready-made garments. Bangladesh is now self-sufficient in food, has made remarkable achievements in the areas of poverty alleviation, health, education, women empowerment, infrastructure, and ICT. But how has Bangladesh achieved all this? Sound macroeconomic fundamentals, political stability, pragmatic fiscal policy, export-led vibrant private sector, and more importantly, the determination and perseverance of the common people have been the main contributing factors of this economic miracle. On the diplomatic front, Bangladesh follows a policy of friendship to all and malice to none. For 3 decades running, it has been one of the biggest contributors to the UN peacekeeping force across the globe, and as you are aware, Major General Mohammed Humayun Kabir was the force commander of the UN peacekeeping force in Cyprus. The diplomatic relations between Cyprus and Bangladesh have always been close, ever since Cyprus was the first country to officially recognize Bangladesh back in 1971. The common aim of our embassy in Beirut and our honorary consulate in Cyprus is to further enhance the bilateral ties in areas such as education, shipping and trade between our two countries. I would also like to stress that over the last few years the number of Bangladeshi nationals working in various sectors of the Cyprus economy is on the rise, and we also have had thousands of Bangladeshi students obtaining their undergraduate and postgraduate degrees in Cyprus from Cypriot colleges and universities over the last 3 decades. Our nationals have established a reputation of being conscientious individuals, and our aim should be to preserve and enhance this positive outlook. And in fact, Mr. Christodoulos was telling me how happy they are with the Bangladesh community here in Paphos, and I'm very happy to hear that. And we appreciate your close relation and your support towards the Bangladesh community of Paphos. Our doors of our consulate in Larnaca have always been open to every single one of you in order to assist you in every way within the legal framework, of course, of the Republic of Cyprus and to best serve the interests of Bangladesh in Cyprus. Finally, I would like to congratulate the organizers of tonight's event, and on behalf of myself and my work, I would like to thank you for your hospitality.